first.
Okay.
This is all top secret.
I did buy this liquid chalk.
Oh,
Really good.
Hell yeah.
When are you going to decide if you want to do the timber vet?
Isn't that the 9th, right?
It's like 2 weeks. I may or may not do it.
I don't know.
There's too much stuff going on.
You gotta do some payouts, man. Because payouts is what brings a lot of people. I mean, if you have like a first place prize for like third class, it would just say.
I mean, we've already got enough medals. Oh shit, this is a warm up?
15, yeah.
So it's just this?
Yeah, so I just do those, whatever you feel comfortable doing, I just do little micro movements like that. If you want, you can have it touch down and take it from a dead stop.
But you're kind of going like this?
Exactly, yep.
Okay.
Just keeping it moving a bit. I put my thumb in it too.
Thumb in it what? In this?
Yes. So, you'll just open that up. Yeah, perfect.
That's weird. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit easier.
It feels better.
Oh yeah. I don't have a lot of pinky engagement though.
So that's what
That's kind of hard.
handle. This, I really feel this here.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
for these first 3 fingers, I feel it a lot.
I always have to do it this way to get the pinky. Now, when you work with someone, do you have to usually take off a bunch of weight and stuff like that for them?
When I work with someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then we'll go in our first working session. We're going to do sets of 8 to 10.
8 to 10, okay.
So if you guys are just joining us, we have Joseph Meranto, East versus West athlete.
There we go. Yeah.
Works. So top 10 in the world, right? According to East versus West.
People have said, yeah.
People have said.
Yeah.
So he's taking me through his workout of side pressure and supination. So this is none of my doing. He's already perfected.
So when people ask about kind of how I train and what I do, I'm going to give you guys an example of something I would do every other day. You'll be the same thing. Not many people have seen it, only a couple, so happy to have you guys along for the ride. But yeah, this is just basic stuff I go through. Every other day, really work the hook, internal rotation. I'm trying to get some top roll in there. Sooner or later, we'll bust out a good one. But for now, I'd like to take you guys along for the ride and let's get it. So these again, 8 to 10. And the rep ranges vary depending on what part of the phase I'm in.
Flat in there.
Yeah, I just picture everything like I'm on the table. Like when I set up on the table, my hand is here. I'm really creating that shelf.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not clamping down on people, I'm creating this shelf. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. It's just really creating that, just holding this position. You can move, open up, even come this way with it, and you feel it differently in your hand.
You're also cupping a little bit at the end?
A tiny bit, just a tiny bit. This isn't where I do my cupping, but just a little tiny, yeah.
8 to 10, right?
8 to 10, yeah.
So
thick hand.
what intensity level are you training at? Like as far as like RPE or?
So I have an idea of where my maxes are for these. Anywhere between like working sets, I train high intensity, so it'll be anywhere from like 90%, 95% for like 2 to 3, all the way down to 70 to 80 Good. And then hold for 5 seconds on the last.
And then how often do you work out per week?
So I would do this just every other day consistently, and then
You do the same thing every other day?
every other day. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm gonna show you now. But if I feel like there's something I need to kind of focus on a little more, or if there's an injury, I'll kind of work around it. But for the most part, the same stuff every other day.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard, like, you know, like you're doing a workout, right?
Yeah.
And then it's working,
Mhm.
but it's like, oh, maybe something else could work better. But
Well,
as long as you're getting
But
progress.
that's why I've had years of being able to throw things in, you know, or switch things up.
Still getting used to the strap part.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but I've grown to like it.
I've always had to, with the eccentric handle, I've always had to squeeze really, really hard.
Yeah.
But this one, you don't really have to squeeze.
No, you just have to contain.
Boris, yeah, the live will be uploaded later, so just right after we're done working out, it'll be on the channel. Jesus M says hi.
Hi.
Hello, Jesus. You guys can see some of the weights.
So interesting little fact, my left is a better top roller than my right. It is.
Mine too.
I went through, because this pissed me off so much. I went through to find out what it is that makes my left a better top roller. My right outperforms my left in every single exercise but my riser. My left riser is just better than my left. And I don't know, man. I feel like that's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle. You know, when it comes to solving this mystery.
So like your riser is what, 10% better? Maybe?
I would say maybe even a little more.
Because for me, my pronation on the left is like 20% better.
Really?
Yeah.
It's big.
How many sets are we doing?
We're gonna do 4. So this will be
Okay.
the second.
I do have one of these. I do
Yeah.
have one. I just never used it. I bought every single handle there is to have, except that little hand molded thing. I'm not a fan of that.
No, I've used them.
I don't think the answer to training is another hand.
No, I have very basic stuff that I'll just be able to stick with. My favorite handle is definitely a worn out karate belt.
Jeez. Who do you think is going to win between Brian Shaw and Brandon Allen?
I'm more excited for that match than any.
Yeah, I don't care about any other match really besides that one.
I'm excited to see Dave and Todd. I think for Brandon and Brian, I think Brian's gonna get the first couple. I think Brandon, if he's gonna win, it's gonna have to be through endurance and try to beat Larry. But I don't know. Oh man, Brian's fucking huge. You seen that guy in person?
Yeah, I should handle it.
Yeah. Was your hand like this? Just his palm is so thick.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't
It's
put
hard.
pressure or anything. He's very gentle.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. Hopefully, he doesn't have like the Larry Wills curse where they feed him to someone better.
I don't think they are. I think he needs to go to tournaments, man. He needs to just go to
Yeah.
local state tournaments.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
It is, and that's how you grow.
When you hyped yourself up that much, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. But it's not even him hyping himself up, it's everyone else hyping him up. Because obviously they have an idea of where he should be, but that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
The third set?
Yeah. Heavy.
What would you say your finger strength is relative to your wrist strength?
They come in at different parts of the chain. You know, I would say pure cupping, my wrist is way stronger than my fingers. I can cup way more than my wrist can hold. But it's all relative in a way that, like, I only need my fingers to get me to here.
Yeah.
Just to here. Once I'm there, I feel strong enough to contain most people's pronation. If I'm in that position, it's hard to get me out of it. But it has to be good enough from the start to not let someone engage it. You know, like, obviously the fingers will always be the weakest part of the link. Like, I feel like your wrist cupping ability is better than what your fingers can hold too. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, and I feel like that's most people.
I mean, we're kind of limited by our size of our hands too.
It is. If my fingers were just a little bit longer, I feel like life would be easier. But, you know, if everything was a little bit longer, life would be easier.
That's right.
But, amen, brother. But no, and that's one of the important things too. Our hand isn't big, so it has to be strong. It has to be. We can't afford, we don't have the coverage, you know. We'll do this one, and then we're gonna drop the weight down for the last set. Just really focus in on it.
I feel like I'm still not doing it right. I'm still trying to do it like the other handle.
Yeah, where are you putting your hand? So just, what I like to do is try to keep the wrist as straight as possible.
As straight as
It's just
possible.
straight as possible, yeah, and then even come up a little more and really focus on getting
Like
your fingers
this
like
way?
here. Yeah, so
Like that?
basically, and then once you take the strain, it'll even out. Do you mean to make it a little lighter? You can kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I wasn't really using this.
Yeah, so just, yep, and really just focus on the finger.
And just keeping it flat.
Yep. We're at a pretty heavy weight for that. Perfect. It's an ouchie for sure.
It's an ouchie.
It is.
Like I feel it like right here.
Yep, you feel it in the bones. It's
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Jesus then says, do you train every day?
Every other day.
So he does the same workout every other day.
That's a little light. With arm wrestling in between.
Yeah,
That's a given.
you can do whatever you want in the gym, but I mean,
Yeah.
arm wrestling is just gonna be the ideal. How many reps on this one?
This one's 20.
20 reps.
20 reps.
So for the last set, you do like a 20 rep.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this like you figured out how to do all this stuff yourself, like rep
Yeah.
schemes and stuff?
Yeah.
Or did you get advice from people?
Obviously, you ask around, you know, and I think I took a lot of things from powerlifting and kind of blended them in. But obviously, This is different than training the big three. So I think a lot of it is just based off of how I feel, these years of working out, what my rep schemes are, what tend to work for me the best. Like, I love 5x5s. Heavy 5x5s have always been a good staple, you know, and I've always responded well to them. But I like to kind of work up in a pyramid sort of way, you know, like my weights increase with each set. It'll plateau, maybe get 1 to 2 reps. And it varies for exercises like this. I might do more volume than the table curls are going to do later. The table curls are much heavier, much more of it just a static movement. So I train different parts differently for sure. But it's all just come after years of trying to figure out what works best. And I'm still not 100% there, you know.
It's always a work in progress.
It really is.
It's 20 reps. Now,
20 reps would be good.
now I'm super lazy about writing down like my weights and stuff. You don't seem like you write anything down, right?
So I have a little,
Like I'm at PR.
yeah, like my strength training trays. It'll just be, and I'll go through.
You kind of like have the percentages and.
Yeah, a little bit, just get an idea, you know. It's a long workout. Just a lot of sets.
I wonder if Rustam does the same similar thing.
I feel like it does. And I've taken a lot of we watch a lot of YouTube, you know, I watch my favorite bowlers and kind of what they do. Guys that bowl similar to me. And Rustam's one of those guys that bowl similar to me. So I see him doing a workout, you better believe him trying it. Just 20 reps. 98% arm wrestling in the house. Good shit. He says, good stuff, guys.
That's Ryan Grondin, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus M. Next match versus who? I don't know, man. I don't know who it'll be against or when, but when they call, I try to go.
seems like they don't give you a lot of notice,
No.
so you always have to be ready.
You always have to be ready. That is very important. And I do like to peak for things. I feel better peaking for things, but if I do this every other day and keep everything feeling good.
You would do this anyway.
Yeah, I would do this anyway, but then in the last final weeks, I can bring some things up, bring some things down. I like at least 3 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks is good for me. I've gotten one that was like a week and a half.
Yeah, but then the opponent also gets that much time.
I think he knew a little bit before I did.
Which one?
Just Kevin.
Oh, yeah, because you were kind of the replacement match, right?
It was. I was not supposed to be me. All right, we're going to be moving on to high cable internal rotation. This will be hook pressure.
Okay. Higher than this?
No, so this will be fine.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll move this.
So internal rotation with rolling
With the eye belt. I did bring a little wrist wrench. And we'll kind of just go by feel, and you know, that's what we do. Feel this out.
Yeah, me and my brother have been working out. He's been doing whatever I'm doing,
Hell yeah.
like every day. And he's hitting PRs left and right.
Dude, that's awesome.
So I think there's something to note about just kind of switching it up every now and then.
Everyone's gonna go, he doesn't have a pad, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's doing the exercise wrong. That's what I hear every day.
Me and my brother were working out yesterday, and we were doing some exercise, and they're like, "Oh, he needs to keep his back straight." So I said that.
What exercise?
I don't remember, but it was some arm wrestling thing.
I want people to really see, okay, see where I'm moving in here? Watch this. It's the same shit. It's this, it's litter. But I do a lot of bigger ranges of motion too. So a lot of times I'll work from here, pull it this way, and that feels perfectly fine. But just for this one, let's just warm up the shoulders. This is the movement we're gonna be doing.
It's almost like to your flex.
Yeah. So almost to this shoulder. But it's really just an internal rotation. So everything here.
This is warm up.
Yep. Just warm up the shoulder, get a feel for it.
I feel so dirty without the elbow pad.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can use it if you want.
No. Just like this?
Yep.
If anything, like doing it without the elbow pad kind of forces you, you know, like when someone has a taller arm, so you're like almost training at a deficit.
Yeah.
And then when you are up here, it's easier. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions for Joseph while we have him here for the next 2 hours or so, let him know.
Yeah.
He's at the world level, so doesn't get better than that. Feels good.
Good.
So when you're doing it, you're like this, palm up.
Yeah. So just where you be in a hook. So just where you feel comfortable.
In an offensive hook or defensive hook?
You can switch it up. I look at it more of an offensive hook.
This one.
We'll go to defensive hook later, and that's when we'll bring the pulley down.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is offensive.
So this is wrist knuckles horizontal.
Yep. And when we get into these working sets now, I always do a 5-second hold on the last rep. So this is how I have this listed as high cable internal rotation hook pressure, 5-second hold last rep, pinning. So it's kind of that pinning pressure in a way. These ones will be full stacking it for sure.
So you're adding body as well.
Yep, which is how I arm wrestle. And the belt can move too, so if you really want to switch it over too, you can.
What time do you typically work out?
Like evenings. It'll vary. Depends on the work schedule. Yeah. And this is light, so just maybe even 10 to 15 if you want. It's easy on my pulley because I just know what weight to throw on.
Like that?
Yeah. And these are supposed to be 10 reps, so 8 to 10. So we got to pick a weight, it's really where 10 would be a shitting your pants struggle.
Okay. I can probably do a good amount of weight on the right and not the left.
Yeah. Hey, look, 180 pounds. That's better.
Victor says, hello guys. Hello, Victor.
Hey, Victor.
I think Victor's a huge fan of John Brzenk. I see a lot of his comments, so we just trained with John Brzenk.
We did.
Still strong as ever.
Yeah, he is. He seems to be doing good.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, this weight's on my right, nothing on my left. That's some elbow shit.
This is like the opposite of where I'm strong. I think we're like kind of opposite.
Well, yeah, it's opposite attract. It's good we're doing this.
Oh yeah. No. Killed my elbow.
Is that elbow?
Yeah. Maybe even less than that. Now, if we were doing back pressure,
Easy money.
hell yeah, easy money. Maybe a little bit more. Like two down. Okay, that'll be perfect.
That's an owie.
That is no way. So going forward, how do you decide which tournaments you want to do?
Oh, this is a good one.
Ooh, okay, question.
Do you think you and Cody Wood will meet again in the future? How did he feel on the table? Is there anybody I want to face from the East? So, I believe Cody and I will meet again in the future, for sure. I don't know what weight class. I know he walks around a bit heavier. We'll see if he sticks to the 54s. But we're going to push him. How did he feel on the table? My God, he felt incredible. Right? Definitely the strongest 54 I've ever felt. So yeah, he felt really, really good. And is there anybody I want to face from the East? There's so many names, you know, that I can't pronounce. But there's a lot of the WAF guys, you know, there's so many out there that like, I think the competition in the 70 kilo class to 77 is just so stacked that there's so many guys. I don't know, I kind of just, I'll pull anybody, win or lose, you know. I still think there's a lot of guys in the States too, in North America, that are really good. But we'll see, so.
Mario says, I'd like to see you against Yusuf Yıldızoglu.
Yusuf. Where's Yusuf from?
Sounds like a Turkish guy.
Yusuf. And there's even a 70 kilo, and his last name's Billy. Something Billy. Looks like a Stagnishvili. I'm like, oh man, he is from Georgia too.
Wow.
Like they're everywhere and they're so good.
Mario says, he is the student of Engen.
Oh, that's fun. Maybe one day.
Probably a top roller.
I would guess so. Table.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, if you can get on the side and just hold it down. See guys, I got an issue with the table flying up on me. That's the spot. Whew. Yeah, my left is not doing that.
What sort of pains do you get? Like for me, I have chronic elbow pain. But for you, what is it?
No pains. Except I will, if something flares up, it'll be my inner elbow. Just be like in between.
The nerve area.
Yeah, the bone, but at most it'll be.
But nothing that really stops you.
The shoulder thing for a minute, that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But that was an accident. Oh, you used to just beat Bristow easy at Europeans.
Bristol.
Yeah, Bristow Del Jacko.
Isn't Bristol like a almost like a king's mover now?
He got second at the world against Mendaugas at 70 kilos. Jeez. Well, and he is a two-time WAF world champion at 65 kilos.
Yeah, the Spanish guy was what, 10-time world champion?
Yeah, I think he was a 27-time national champ. He was a 70 kilos world champion in masters, and then multiple times 60-something kilo in seniors.
So would you say I'm weaker than you in this direction by like 30-40%?
I don't know.
Because if I'm doing, this is 60 pounds, and if you're doing 100.
And I work with 130 true weight on this.
Yeah, so at least 40%. Oh, I'm gonna do it a lot. Yeah,
What do you want to
like 90. 90 true weight.
What is the full stack true weight on this?
About 100, 102, something like that. I have my scale.
Oh, cool.
So we have the gym pin right there.
Yeah.
Stick that in there, put a 45 on, or whatever.
But Boris, to answer your question, I'll probably wind up pulling Yusuf one day. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. We're all here for the marathon, you know, so I'm sure all these guys I'll see them eventually.
Stack?
Yeah, you just put the full stack on there. Then you're really gonna have to grab this table.
Oh, you think if I put a 45 on there, does that help?
Maybe. Yeah. We're gonna be here for a minute, guys. Oh, sweet.
Let's see what this does. Then I'll hold it from the other side.
Oh, much better.
More stable?
Yeah, very good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
God, the disparity between my left and right.
They're good at different things.
Yes, they are.
Mario says, what is your PR for side pressure, Todd Hutchings style, Joseph?
Every time I try to do a Todd Hutchins style, they're like, wrong. Okay. So the way I'll train side pressure, this, just a little lower. And I'm like this angle on my table. And I go wink from the side. With that, 135. 135 true weight. It wasn't on a multi-spinner or a wrist wrench. It was a regular handle. My wrist, that'd be hard to hold, but just side pressure. Like if I have someone in a hook here, that movement, 130, 135.
Justin Douglas says, love me some side pressure training.
And we love Justin Douglas. That guy's an animal. And he has some of the most similar training than Todd. This will be the last side. You're gonna love the next one.
Is it pronation?
It's pronation thing, yeah.
What am I doing? Get this filthy elbow pad out of it.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Ouchie. So I did 140 before. What's your weakest lift?
My riser.
Riser?
Yeah. I need to get better with this too. Brachiality. I can do a lot like this, but do this.
I wonder how much your back pressure is like this compared to like this.
A shit ton different.
Yeah, this is probably a lot more.
Yeah. Like I can for sure do the full stack. I'll be doing the full stack in defensive hook curls, but like with brachialis, it'd be really tough. I've been working that more. Good. But you feel where these are targeting, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mario says, oh, controversial. Who wins at the arm wrestling match between you and Joseph?
if I put him in a hook, maybe me. If from this ready go, if he busts my hand back, definitely Edo. Edo is strong, guys, very strong. That's why I surround myself with so many people that can whoop my ass. Like, you just have to. And in practice, please beat me up. We have to train with people who are better than us. That's how we get stronger. At a certain point, I'm definitely chasing overall #1 in Arizona, but I have a long way to go. I do. I gotta beat, guys like Steven Armstead, Eric Wolf, you, Rocco. Like, there's so many. People don't understand this state is really, really strong. It really is. I mean, and that's no bash on anybody, but even at after polls and practices I go to with a lot of guys from different states.
I was like, it's like nothing.
They have their guys for sure. They have a lot of strong guys, but I mean, like, if we just talk about the density of strong people that can wind up at one
I think on
practice here,
average, we're a lot stronger.
I do believe that. I do, and that's no bash on anybody. It's just we got really lucky here in this Phoenix Valley metropolitan area. There are some strong dudes, very strong, and that beat me, and I love it, and we need that. It's hard to go to a practice and you're just holding the whole time. It is really good to have people that have to hold you. So it's good.
Yeah, I think we have like 6 or 8 guys in the top 20.
Yeah.
Well, I think are in the top 20. Like,
Yeah.
Eric, so you, me, Eric, Tim,
So Tim is strong. Tim Talmadge.
Rocco. I think top 20 for sure. Who's the guy that beat you in the Cave Creek?
Aaron Blevins.
Aaron Blevins. Yes.
That's like at 185 guys. Oh my gosh.
6. Who are we missing?
What do you mean, just top 20 in like weight class?
Yeah,
Like 220s?
yeah. No, overall, like in their
Overall?
respective-
Oh, in their respective classes. You want to know who I think too? David Nestor. David Nestor is a strong 154 to 160. I think he's top 20.
Okay.
I think he already is top 20. He's trying to break top 10. He's gonna have a match with Oda Loving, I believe. Oda Loving, something like that.
Underdog says David Nestor. Nah,
No David Nestor. He's strong, man. I'm serious. I think he's pretty good.
he's definitely got a lot of potential.
And he's been improving a lot too. From where he's only been doing this for about a year. So like where he was when he first started to now, like I've been doing this 5 years now, you know, so you're gonna have to hold the table for me, Edo.
Okay. Do you want more weight? We can have more weight.
That'll be fine. Oh, that's plenty, thank you.
With an elbow pad?
Yeah,
Slide off.
because my elbow kept hitting the little rivets, the rivets. Put my foot up here.
Last thing you said?
We're already going to pronation pins. We've already warmed up the elbow and internals with him.
Says Victor, Joseph, how far do you think you are from being 70 kilo champ at East vs. West?
That's hard to say. That's really hard to say. I think if I stuck his ass in a hook, I will be the 70 kilo champ. But much easier said than done. You know, I always doubt myself a lot going into every single match. I remember when I got a call for King of the Table 13 with Kevin, I was almost so scared I almost said no, because I just didn't think I was at the level. You know, I looked up to Kevin, Cody, Roman, Hunter, all these guys for so long, and I was like, how do I get there? You know, like, so it's weird being in the number one spot. It's really, really weird, but it's motivated me so much to just improve. But you don't know unless you try. You know, I've never faced any of those super top level 70 kilo WAF guys from the East. So I don't know, but I just, as long as it's a good match, a good competitive match, either way, I'm happy, you know. But I guess there's only one way to find out.
Justin Douglas says, I plan on training side pressure from corner to corner or across the table like you train it. Probably replicates a match better than straight side. Do you agree with that?
What's it, Sadie?
So corner to corner
Yeah.
is better than side to side?
Yeah, I think so. Just because, I mean, we're going at this angle, you know. I think there's a lot that goes on here to here, but there's more that goes on here to here. So like, a lot of my first step is initiating and then corner to corner. So yeah, I mean, just whatever you feel goes into your pulling style better, for sure. It's pronation pin time.
Do I have one more?
Yeah, you got one more. Start with this. Yes, I feel like I have a lot more room to improve, Mario. A lot. David Nestor, nah, he said pre-recorded. This guy don't need no forearm training. He gooned.
He what?
He gooned. This guy, David Nestor, nah, pre-records. Just Joseph feels more room to improve. Oh, you guys are fun. I love you guys.
Okay. What's the last set? How many reps? 10? So?
Yeah, we're sticking with 10. you gotta hold on that last rep for 10 seconds.
All right, I'll try.
You got it. We got 16 people in here, 8 likes. You guys are the sweetest.
Alrighty. This will probably be the most that I've done on this.
Yeah, you got this, dude.
Probably.
Get it, Edo. Good. Come on, 2 more. Hold, 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 hold. There you go. Good shit. Oh. You got left here, you did that.
Already did it.
Perfect.
We've got 20 people sacrificing their Saturday mornings to watch us.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's a beautiful thing.
It is. We love you guys and thank you guys. If you guys have any questions at all about anything, life, arm wrestling, go ahead and drop it in there. You know, like this. So my little Pronation pins, it's literally, and this translates to hook too. So like this, a lot of people say, how do I get Pronation into my hook? This, I'm starting with my wrist kind of cupped in a bit, and my pinning, whomp, I'm just coming over. So I'd be finishing the hook with some Pronation in there.
Same rep scheme for this one.
Yeah, this is just a warm up. So each exercise I do, I start off with a warm up set. Beautiful.
Do you typically do like a pre-workout or something?
No, I don't think pre-workouts. I used to do a lot of Carbolin, which was a carb powder. Insane pumps, really good pumps. When the weight gets heavier, I will be throwing on my gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, because I had a nerve. I hit a nerve when I was doing pronation through the thumb. I'm like, whink, straight into my hand, and I just.
When you were doing pronation?
Yeah, when I put the. When I'm doing really heavy with this and I put it in my thumb like that.
Like it's like cutting into something?
There's a nerve, yeah. So I wear the gloves just so I don't need nerve damage, you know? It's probably not good, yeah. I don't care, like, people talk so much shit about the gloves. The gloves are great. Oh, God. What is the back pressure PR of Joseph? Did John feel stronger now than pre-surgery? He looked healthy in that short video with Brandon. And then when you're going against a huge cupping hand and you're a top roller, what's your answer to that? I think Edo can answer that top roller one much better.
What's the question?
When you're going against a huge cupping hand and you're a top roller, what is your answer to that? How do you negate for the big hand?
Okay, so if let's say it's an overwhelming difference between cupping versus pronation power, I would so I face a lot of guys who have much bigger hands and much stronger hands. So what that usually comes with is stronger cupping power. So you're not going to be able to go this way because they're going to cup you in. So I would probably look into maybe going into a hook, or if I'm dedicated on the pronation, go into straps with those guys. And I'm not going to be able to slip this way, but I'm going to be able to slip this way.
Good answer. All right, did John feel stronger now than pre-surgery? That's a hard one to answer because we never feel the full power of John. You know, we really don't in a lot of practices. He did look healthy, he looked a bit thinner. than he normally does, and that's to be expected. But I think John is definitely stronger pre-surgery. You know, but if he got back to work and was on the table a whole lot, I think he could easily get back to where he was.
Oh, easily, what, top 10, top 15 in his weight class?
Oh, easy, yeah. Still. And then what is the back pressure PR of mine? I've done with like brachialis back pressure, 115, but I need to get that up a lot more. So like this on the table, 115. Like this on the table, 130 plus. So it really, it's different, you know? Like I feel like if I get here, my back pressure is a lot better coming this way than it is in that like the brachialis style top roll esque.
It's a good workout.
Good. Well, you guys heard what I was saying about the gloves. I wear gloves in training, especially when I'm doing anything that with a rope that comes over my thumb. I was doing it before and I had a nerve, like it dug into a nerve and sent a shock up my fingers, and I'm like, oh, probably a good pre-warning to wear some gloves. I know I gotta be using these hands for a long time. We don't need any nerve damage because that can lead to weakening of the fingers and atrophy and all kinds of fun stuff.
Arm wrestling showcase. Did you guys train side pressure yet? So we did corner to corner side pressure. Are we going to do a different sort of side pressure?
Yeah, we're gonna do like defensive hook
Defensive
style
hook,
as well.
okay.
There's so many different styles of side pressure.
Yeah.
Is John planning on coming back like next year, or you didn't get that feeling that he's looking to get back into this soon after surgery? It's hard to say with John. John's a quiet guy. We didn't really speak on that too much. He still loves the sport and he's still interested in it, but I don't know if he plans on coming back. He might, but I wouldn't have ruled it out, you know, so. But he looked good. He looked good and he was happy to get on the table and pull some people, so we'll see. Really focus on finishing that movement.
Are you holding at the end?
A bit. Good. This is number 3. This really blows up the thumb too. I get a good thumb pump from this. So I also cap during this. I gotta put my fingers over. think so.
I'm so limited by that shitty elbow.
What's 130 on this?
65.
65 roughly.
Yeah, we have a crane scale if you want me to do.
Probably 80.
Huh?
80?
I'll do like 105, 115 on these.
Absolute madman.
Right just shits on my left with everything. Like, what's weird is I can pronate a lot through the right, but I'm having a hard time finding a way to put it in somebody's hand. Like that's my struggle.
Maybe you practice it enough on the table.
I think so. Because I can pronate a lot of weight, back pressure a good amount, but trying to put it in someone's hand is definitely different. We'll do one more set. Make this heavier and do like 5 reps.
So how much of the meat am I getting? Am I doing here or here?
Put it under the meat. Yeah, put it on the
Under
meat.
the meat.
Yeah. What's comfortable? Yeah, put it on the meat. Lock it in with the meat. There you go. Good, good. So he wants to know my arm measurements. So bicep 17, maybe a little over, forearm 15 and a half. We're trying to get them even, right? Trying to get 17, 17. And then Victor asked, would another shoulder surgery help John? I don't think anything's going to cure his shoulder at this point. He's done a few shoulder surgeries. I think he's got a lot of arthritis in there.
One comment that John has made is that he regrets getting shoulder surgery for his injury that he got by throwing a softball.
Yeah.
So, one thing with surgery is, it may or may not fix it. A lot of people do regret getting surgery.
And no, it wasn't his back that bothered him back then. It's been his shoulder for a long time. I know Devin's back bothers him. This will be our last set of pronation curls, guys. Gonna do 5 to 6 reps. Yeah, it should be. Right. Yep, you got one more, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
What do you do for recovery?
All the same shit, but lighter. I do a lot of bands, ice, and even just rest.
What about other things like, I just started doing dry needling.
I've done that, yeah.
You've done that too?
Yeah, dry needling, cupping. I do the Thai Swedish massages. The ones
Yep.
Those are great. Cause I take 4 days off before a match. 4 to 5 days. On the first day, I'll get a Thai Swiss massage.
Mm-hmm.
And just really have focused in on the right shoulder, the pec, all that stuff. Can you tell us approximately what training program do I follow? This. So, Mario, I mean, this is really what you're looking at here is what I do every other day. I don't know who does something similar. I hit a little bit of everything, like every other day. Depending on if I got a match that I got to focus on something different, I will. But for the most part, this is my own little program that I do. You guys are getting it for free.
I feel like when we started, everybody was so secretive about their training. It's like,
Anyone who asked, I told them.
it's like, this is what you do, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the same results.
No, I mean, and guys, I think you gotta find what style, what lane you pull in, and really kind of focus on what you think makes you better there. You know, this is all, in what sense, I've had a pulley system now for quite a while, and it's taken me years to figure out what vectors and lanes I feel like target stuff the most. And this is all just some of my favorite exercises, and I put it together. But I think you should be training everything. Like, I hook for the most part, but I train a lot of pronation. If you're a top roller, train a lot of supination and hook. It won't hurt.
Boris says, what are you doing every other day when you're not doing this workout?
Gym specific, so like like bodybuilding style training. So I'll do bench press, just overall general fitness exercises. I run like 2 to 3 miles once a week. I do some running too. But yeah, just regular old gym exercises. You know, you want to look good. But I think it helps everything else. Like having a stronger pecs, never a bad thing. Having a stronger back, never a bad thing. Doing lots of shoulder work, never a bad thing. Core work, same there. So I just enjoy being in the gym. So it's, you know, not a problem. Yeah, Edo for these, just doing wrist curls. Just basic. And it's the same thing that I try to focus on too. Keeping that knuckle high. Getting a little activation, a little shoulder in there. You can do that. Another thing I also do too is if I put the pulley down and like work it from this angle, you know, if I put like one of these here.
Yeah, like wrist curl.
Yeah. Just wrist curls.
Victor says, Joseph,
Yes.
how much table time versus training weight in the gym do you do when you're preparing for an important match?
More, okay. So I will be on the table twice a week when I'm preparing for an important match. One of the practices, I'm practicing hard. I'm pulling people that are stronger than me. I'm really getting the workout. The other table time is strategy, plan A, plan B, plan C. There's not a lot of pulling. It's very light through the motions, but it's just where will I go based off my opponent? If this happens, will I go here? So I'm playing around with different things. But the majority of my focus going into a match is right here. It's table and pulley. I can control the weight. I can control the direction. I know where I need to be weight-wise and how this will translate on the table. So this is more important for me.
How many reps for this one?
Just a warm-up, just whatever you feel.
Okay.
And I always have my cone like that.
So if I ever do a cone, I have it the other way, like I'll put it the other way and
Yeah.
attach the bottom three.
Really?
Yeah.
I never found it hits mine too much. I think this is just better overall. I like it personally.
Yeah, I think like, just like in bodybuilding, there's like science-based and
Yeah.
like, oh, ideally you want this, but in practice,
I go by feel. Whatever I feel.
like, it's like people doing ego lifts, but they're big as shit.
Yeah. 90% of arm wrestling drills are ego lifts, but they work.
The sport is still, you know, it hasn't really been perfected. You know, we all train kind of different. Powerlifting, you know, pretty much everybody does the same thing. Me and Joseph both come from a powerlifting background. So most of that training is pretty well known already.
All right, I have a question for you. Got anything coming up?
Who asked that?
Victor.
Victor. You know, I don't know, Victor. I've been having chronic elbow pain for some time now. You know, after I compete, it hurts a lot for the next 3 or 4 months. So I'm trying to be very choosy at what I compete in, because it's going to take a lot out of me. So, you know, you're trying to repair something and you beat it down again, and you're just in a constant cycle.
Yeah. All right. The rep range for these mamma jammas, it's going to be 10 reps. I have a set weight, so I'll do 85 pounds on these. Going to be 10 reps, 5-second hold on the last. So this will be our first set of 5.
Yes, sir. You ever train with new guys where they reach out to you and they're like, oh, help me become a pro?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't train with them like in person, but I have,
You'll text them?
yeah, I text them. I've gone on calls with people and stuff. I have like a video of, it's sped up, but it's like my first set of like each exercise that I do. And I'll send that out to people. It's like 2 minutes.
Okay. Here's
You
a
know?
question for me.
Yeah,
We're on YouTube right now. How
Yeah.
come you're not on YouTube yourself?
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
That plain and simple, it's a lot of work. You guys can find me on Instagram, Joey Pulls, Facebook, Joseph Meranto, TikTok, Joey Pulls. And if you want to find me on YouTube, it's easy to find me on YouTube. You just look up Joseph Meranto Arm Wrestling. I don't have a YouTube specific because I like to come over and hang out with my friends and I like to be on their channels. It's a lot of work and these guys are super dedicated to what they do. You got Edo, the legendary Balkan. You got Dino, Arm Wrestling Secrets, Arm Wrestling Showcase. I like to come over, I'm on their channels, you know, but it's a lot for me. But if anyone has any questions and wants to reach out to me at any point, you guys know my socials, feel free to shoot me a text. I try to respond to as many as I can. Oh. All right, that's set one.
You said 10 and hold on the last one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
How many seconds hold?
5.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing this workout because one of the guys on YouTube commented that they really want to see what Joseph does for side pressure and supination. So if you guys have any requests of, hey, what does Rocco do for hand, or what does Eric do for this? We can make videos like that, and we can get those guys in the gym, and we can ask them questions, and we can really, get that information to you guys.
Victor said, sorry for not keeping up, Edo. Life is busy, and now I'm an uncle, so social media is not the focus.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on being an uncle. This is a strength base, so we're doing a little higher reps. Just trying to build some hypertrophy. When I'm in a power phase, no more than 7 to 8 reps. And it's like, those 7 to 8 reps, I'm shitting my pants. Majority of the time, it's like 5 reps. 5 heavy reps, especially.
Like powerlifting style?
It's like powerlifting style, especially with wrist curls, static locks, any bicep stuff. It's really low weight, heavy reps. A lot of people ask what I think the most important thing about arm wrestling training is, and I would say statics. I think arm wrestling is fairly static for the most part. Like if I'm in this position, if I get the privilege of having my wrist like this and my arm like this, I don't want it open. Everything should stay connected while I drive to the side. So that's static for my arm. I mean, it's a static lift for the most part. If you're lucky enough to bust one hand back with your pronation, keep that engaged. You don't want to be toying around with people. Move, so it's really static, in my opinion, for the most part. But these do help. Lots of just getting there. But once you're there, you don't want to open up. So it's why I do static holds on the last set or last rep. To 90 seconds, what you get in between each round. It will always be a minute 30, no matter the intensity. How you liking it so far, Edo?
It's good.
Good.
I definitely want to move on to being more of an inside guy, or being at least having that option. Do you ever use these other holes?
Yeah, I've tried them. I don't fancy them too much.
Main hole's always the best.
I like having the option for other holes, but
We're still talking about the handle, right?
yeah. But I stick with my primary hole.
Yep.
So I'm doing it straight, I think I'm doing it like straight back, you're doing it more to the side?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
That's just how I engage my wrist flexion. You know,
Yeah.
it's really-
Well, that's how you should anyway.
yeah.
You increased the order.
I didn't, but we should.
I'm gonna do this.
We got, so the last 2 sets will upper up.
Okay.
Who can, from Victor, who can bicep curl the most of you two? I got Joseph. Probably Edo. If we want to talk about his cheating ego curls,
The cheek curl, yeah.
his cheat curls are something to be reckoned with. When you are doing heavy sets with this exercise, is it static or still dynamic like here? So, it's going to be dynamic in the aspect of the start of the match, getting from here to here. But the last set, I try to hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Just hold that position. But even if you want, like, I'll go through periods of time where I'll just do like 2 to 3 reps and just get there and just hold for as long as I can. You guys are asking some good questions. You guys are my favorites.
What's your favorite energy drink?
Mine?
Yeah.
Guess. There's no way.
Is it obscure?
Yes. It's not common.
It's not common. Can you find it at a Circle K?
No. And they just came out. They've been out for like a year or 2 now.
Is it?
I love them so much. I order energy drinks every week from them.
Is it like a video game, video gamer centric focus, like
It's
to that crowd?
No. It is, I would say, World War I and II.
I'm gonna think about this. It
Nin-
came out.
1950s themed.
It came out in 1950.
No, it came out recently. And I'm gonna send this to them. I'm gonna clip this because they need to sponsor me. I love their energy drinks.
This,
Love them.
so this is a new brand.
Fairly new, yeah.
Okay.
And every time I have a can, somebody's like, "What the hell is that?"
So it's a fancy looking can,
Yep.
kind of like the Monster cans,
It's like
the Rockstar cans. Or
it's like art. It's beautiful. The cans are beautiful. I'm gonna hit this set while you ponder on that.
Yeah, I thought it was initially. I thought it was like G Fuel or something.
Nope, that's stupid.
It's not Ghost, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, Rockstar, Red Bull. It's
heavy.
It's not nice.
No,
That's
no.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Victor asked, what's the heaviest static dumbbell bicep curl you've done? So I think maybe, if I'm right, you're maybe like something like this, where you're holding here. Is that what that means?
Maybe I can give an answer to that. 130. 130 with a dumbbell, like holding it here. But I can also do reps of like 125. I haven't done those in a minute. Most of what I do is just here. And we'll get to that. We'll be doing some of that here. I like to do it on a table.
How many more sets?
2.
I don't know if I can do this, but let's see. So, what is it?
It's A-Bomb Energy.
A-Bomb Energy?
A-Bomb Energy. It's atomic theme, 1950s, like Cold War, nuclear era. Really cool, phenomenal flavors. They have an orange creamsicle.
What do you like about it? The flavors or the effect?
Both. It's not a jittery. It's not jittery at all. It's very nootropic, like hyper. It's focused. I'll send you the link. They're very.
Where do you get it online?
Yeah, I get it on. It's actually they have an Instagram account. I found it on Instagram. It kept popping up. I was like, I love the theme of it, so I bought a pack, and I'm like, oh my gosh, 10 calories, 0 grams of sugar, phenomenal, and it tastes so good, so good.
A-Bomb. Yeah, no way on the left though. A-Bomb. What flavors do you recommend? I'm gonna go back to this video when I order A-Bombs.
I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, I prefer. I get a variety pack, so it's 16 cans, $30. Good price for 16.
Not bad.
Big cans. My favorite's the orange creamsicle, and they have blackout vanilla cherry. They have strawberry meltdown, very good. You know, it's like strawberry candies your grandma had wrapped up in a strawberry wrapper.
Maybe your grandma, not my grandma.
Tastes exactly like those. Very, very good. They're just so good. Reactor Red.
Should have brought one today so you can.
I know, I didn't think about it. I was saving it for work. It's 150 milligrams of caffeine. It's not bad at all.
It's a good amount, but not too much.
No, that's as high as I'll go. If you give me a Celsius, I'm cracked out.
Yeah, I used to do the 300 milligrams one.
Yeah. Oh.
But you get used to that dose so much, and then you start getting headaches when you don't have caffeine.
So right before my match with Yvonne, I slammed a Celsius. Absolutely annihilated it. And man, I was so locked on. I was so focused with Yvonne. I was in the back. I had my little rubber band, and I'm just working on.
You were like that movie Limitless.
Dude, I was so cracked out, man. On energy drinks, guys, please. So and I never drink Celsius, but when I do, man, it cracks me out. But I had that hoodie on in the back, just warming up with bands, just pacing back and forth, you know, the nerves back there. And then once they started playing Shout by Tears for Fear, it was game time. Once they came out with Careless Whispers, man, it was over.
Okay, so I know that Tim and Steve and the Arm Sports guys were in your corner.
Well, they're great, yeah.
Have you had someone like that in your corner before? Was that helpful?
My first came to the table, it was Paul Lynn in my corner. Paul Lynn was my corner man. It was just me and him. And he was like rubbing out my arm, giving me tips. Great guy. I saw him in a Starbucks and I didn't have a corner man. I was all the way in Atlantic City, didn't really have anybody out there. Cause this was like, before I knew Tim, they were all busy doing stuff, and I didn't want to feel burdened asking them, but I see Paul Lynn, and everyone's like, ask him, and I see him in the line, I'm like, hey Paul, he's like, hey, what's up, man? And this was my first conversation. I was like, can you be my corner man for my match? I was like, I'm the first match. He's like, oh, absolutely. He's like, what do you need? How do you like the rub down? He was so on board with it, and he's a great guy. Anybody that gets the chance to meet Paul Lynn, beautiful human, wonderful dude. I love having Tim Talmadge in my corner, great guy, years of experience, and he's hyped, man. Tim, I had John Bellick for Arlington. I had Steve West for Chicago. Good fucking group right there. Arm Sport Entertainment. Shout out to them, man. Good dudes, really good dudes. Super knowledgeable too.
So this is the whole side, this is over 100 pounds. So we increased the weight by about 10 pounds?
Yeah.
Dennis G says, Dan, your triceps are amazing. Arms are huge.
Dennis G, you hype my ego up so much. You make me feel all warm and buttery.
Give him a little tricep flex.
How does he want it? We want a little,
Oh, right there, right
little
there.
side like that. Maybe if we put it
I
back
see
a
that
little bit.
horseshoe.
Hear everything popping and crackling in there? It's arthritis. We love that. All right.
Did you left already?
I did. Let's do last side.
That's, okay, I can do this.
Last side, best side out.
Ow. I think somebody asked what your diet is like and nutrition, calories, whatever. I know for me personally, I ate cheesecake for breakfast, so don't ask me. I'm a fat boy.
4 days a week, I eat very clean. 4 days a week, I have a very good meal service with HelloFresh. So like rice, beef, vegetables, very good for 4 days a week. My weekends, Domino's, Taco Bell. I love me some Culver's,
Oh, I love Culver's.
but I gotta cut back on it. You know, it's like it doesn't hurt you when you're young, but that plaque builds up over time.
Okay, gotta hype myself up for this one.
Good set.
Last set, best set. I feel like if we both started now, knowing what we know, I think we'd probably not change anything, right?
No,
I think we did it right from the get-go.
I think so. I wouldn't go back in time and change anything. I think everything happened for a reason and to get to this point.
Yeah.
He says amazing muscles.
Is that Dennis G?
Yeah, thank you, Dennis G.
I like this hype. Keep the hype going.
I like the hype
What
too.
else do you like?
You should tell us what you like.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to show Dennis a little something. So, what's weird, tell me if I'm in the frame. In the frame. The left peak is so defined and so good, but the right peak, if we want to look at it from the back, that's a pointy peak, right? If we look at it here, not so much, but the right's bigger, but the left, that's pointy. That's sharp. It's a good looking peak. Yeah. All right.
Hey, hit that like button for amazing peaks.
All the peaks, guys. All right, now we're gonna move on to hook. Oh, no, we got one more. Surprise. We got an AMRAP of 50 pounds, as many reps as possible on the wrist curls.
Wrist curls? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. So it'll be 100?
So I'm assuming, what, 50 pounds would be 100 on
Yes.
this? All right.
A bit of a different view. Now, where are you feeling that?
Man, all the way down. Yeah, so literally this whole outside, all the way down to all the sweet stuff that connects.
Do you have any rivals in Arizona?
In my weight class, no. No.
What about rivals in general?
I'm assuming Cody Wood will be one if he stays at 70 kilos.
In Arizona?
In Arizona? You, Eric, Steven, Blevins.
So, all the top guys.
Yeah.
Eric Zamora says, your hands look big for someone under 6 foot.
I promise you they're not. Lordy.
Victor.
I got thick little palms, like wide.
Yeah,
wide.
it gets wider, but it doesn't get taller.
Yeah, exactly. So I got thick little hands, and they're gonna get fat. You know, my dad had thick little hands. My brother's got thick, strong hands. But I think a lot of that comes with age. I really do. But they're not big, so we got to get them strong.
Same
Many
stuff.
steps as possible, yeah. Really, just until you shift your pants.
Okay, I can appreciate it.
You can't appreciate it?
It's still shitted.
Okay, good. We can add a little extra chili oil on.
How many did you get?
I lost 50 after 30.
Yeah, 100. 10,000.
I counted 99.
That's about what I got. Oh, Joseph, what age did you start arm wrestling? Because we started around the same time.
18. I started at 18 years old in 2020.
Wow. 18 years old.
Yeah.
I started when I was 30.
Yeah, 18 or 19, yeah. I'm 23 now, in a little bit. So 5 years of destroying my elbows. Ooh, man. All right, good palm.
What's next, boss?
Hook curls. We're doing.
Victor asked, have you experienced bicep tendon tears? My right bicep's been injured since June of last year. Can't wait until I can train fully again. Any bicep injuries?
No, thank God. I've had, when I do some over work of the bicep, I'll get sharp pains in there. I remember one time I had a really heavy, hard arm wrestling practice, and I went to the gym the next day and I did chest. And one of my first exercises for chest was a dumbbell fly. And I felt like a shock go up my bicep. Scared the crap out of me. I immediately booked an appointment for an ortho surgeon, went, got an MRI, got x-rays. Wanted to make sure that there was no partial tear, because I believed it was a partial tear. Anytime you have a tendon tear, it feels like a shock, like an electric shock in a way. I was good there, but that was definitely a scare. Guys, don't overwork your biceps. Don't overwork anything. That's why I do this every other day. I have to give myself a day to heal, and I can lower the intensity. One day will be much heavier depending on how I feel. One day will be a little lighter, but nothing will set you back worse than an injury. Lowering the intensity and the weight will bring you further than fucking yourself up or doing shitty form with weight that is a little too heavy at the time. So be mindful, guys, please. Don't hurt yourself. All right, next exercise, we got hook table curls. In my little planner, I got 70 pounds for 10 and 5-second hold after the last rep. So for these, I do usually use my little karate belt, but I think Another thing that'll be really good is a handle like this. A handle like this is great, guys. You don't gotta worry too much about your wrist buckling, but we're gonna have to back this up just a little bit. Got 90 pounds of weight on one side of it. And guys, this is where all the juicy pumps. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Oh yeah, I like that.
These are great. These are great. The second you stop somebody in a match, this is exactly that pressure, guys. Exactly. You will bring someone forward.
Our friend Robert Ratke says,
Oh
I
shit.
haven't trained my right arm for the last year due to bicep injury. No fun.
Yeah. And statics on these guys. So my whole second one, our second exercise after this is going to be defensive static hook holds. 80 pounds for as long as possible for 3 sets, and we're going to mark the times. So it's really just holding this, just this position. And with this, I like to get a little bit, just a little movement to keep the weight really there. Because with cable, sometimes you'll find there's more pressure to this position, but the second it stops, the cables kind of take some of the slack. So we try to make sure that doesn't happen, and we keep a little movement, even if we're just bringing it in, beautiful, bringing it in. That's what we do. And everything I think of, guys, it's all focused on here. All of my exercises, I'm pretending there's somebody in front of me. If I'm here and I got my setup, I'm ready to go into a hook, and I got to catch the guy right here, where does this line up? It is exactly here. Exactly here. That's all it is. And from this motion, you can keep it here if you wanted to, but we're just focusing on that first part. Just that catch, bringing them in. All right.
Warm up?
Yep. Warm up.
So are you doing it here, here, or here?
Whatever you feel best. So I'm focusing on like if I catch him up here.
Like this?
Yes. Yeah, good. So real quick. If you and I are pulling, right? And I got you, boom, right here. It's just that bringing it up. If I catch somebody here, bring it up. It's the same thing. Perfect.
It's good to always like apply it on the table
is.
and make that connection.
This is how you will lose if somebody beats you. They'll be stronger than you right there. They will be able to open you up. That's it. Even if somebody takes my hand, I can hold on. It's not ideal, I don't want to, but I can hold on from here and drag somebody over. It's always much better to have your hand, but I do practice with my hand being taken as well. But, over here.
Got some comments. Victor again. I injured my arm by arm wrestling, my brother. No real experience in warm up.
That'll do it.
Equally strong in arm wrestling, but I lost. Went to the gym next day. I worked at grocery, couldn't lift off, cramps in my arm. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Worst time in my life, 1 year off. Wow.
Wow.
Our friend Louis Harbaugh.
Oh shit, Lewis.
That's a throwback. Oh, how far you have come, Joseph. My wife was just talking about how you used to come over and how much smaller you were.
How much smaller I am or were? Yeah. That's awesome, man. I can't wait to see you again and be able to train with you. It's been a long time, man. I miss you. But you guys were all my fundamentals getting me into this, truly. So thank you, Lewis, for your guidance and mentorship, truly. You all played a massive role in everything, and I love you guys.
I feel like everybody had a good piece to contribute.
Absolutely. And you just be a sponge. Go everywhere. I went to every single practice with every group I could, and I took the pieces I could to apply it to what I have today, and I couldn't be more thankful for everybody, truly.
Lewis says, I'll be in Colorado. So are you going to be in for the Shaw Classic or Colorado
Probably.
State?
I would assume the Shaw Classic.
D'Anthony Mueller says, I love you too.
Love you, D'Anthony. Oh, he's my rival.
D'Anthony?
Yeah.
He's getting pretty good, right?
Yeah, he is. D'Anthony's getting good, man, but I still smash him every single time. He's getting strong. His left is good. D'Anthony's got such a good physique on him.
Yeah.
He's built like a breeding bull.
He comes, I think, from the bodybuilding background.
Powerlifting.
Powerlifting.
Yeah.
All the good guys.
Yeah, he was a USAPL too, and USPL, I believe.
How did you like competing in powerlifting?
Loved it. Did it for 11 years. I was number 1 in North America too for my weight class.
Nice.
And I competed 65 kilos.
60. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Joseph, I heard that you were very good at math in school. Is that true? Mario, that is not true. I'm not good at math.
What a random comment.
Smaller? Oh, there we go. I can go back to that. Yeah, it was a lot smaller. Lewis, man, I've been trying to get the games, man. I've been trying. D'Anthony Miller sent us the laughing faces. And Lewis will be at the Shaw Classic.
Ooh.
He'll be at the Shaw Classic in Robert Oberst's corner. And that'll be a good match.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, man, but Eddie Hall is gonna smoke Robert. Eddie Hall, he took to this shit. I mean, like, he looks phenomenal on the table. Super fluid, super good. All right. We upped the weight quite a bit here, Edo.
Okay. Did we already talk about Brian Shaw versus Brennan? Who we think Rick is going to win?
Yeah.
Lewis has been training Robert. It's going to be good.
Good.
I mean, that guy's like 6'7" or gigantic, man. So 10-0?
Yeah. My left elbow. Ooh, mama.
I love all these strongmen getting into arm wrestling.
Yeah, so do I.
It really opens up the door for
It does.
a whole lot of stuff. You doing the same weight for left and right?
When you get the real heavy, it'll just be my right, not the lower of my left. My left elbow in there.
I like that you have like you can click it off.
Yeah. And I'll add notes if I have to, like, oh, this felt good. I moved up to usually stick to this thing.
And then you have like a note for the day.
That's just my little, yeah, so I can take screenshots of like little things now. And I have like a whole polling study progress folder. I'll just put that into. What are the best food supplements or strong tendons and ligaments that you guys advise to take? I would say do collagen, fish oil, really good supplements, and just have a good, well-balanced diet, but also rest and recovery. Do lots of rest and recovery, do a lot of blood flow workouts. If I'm ever having significant pain, I do ice buckets as well. Good.
Yeah, for me, I would say collagen, fish oil.
Yeah. I put collagen in my supplements with, I do a protein shake after. It'll be protein, collagen, and creatine.
I think if you're a little bit older, I would also get like a blood panel done to see what you're deficient in.
Yeah.
I just got mine done got mine back this morning, and I'm deficient in calcium for some reason. So, I mean, that's good to know, right?
Yeah.
Don't want your bones breaking.
Guys, Edo's got such a big frame. I mean, just look at the arms on that. That dude's fucking huge.
Little sneak peek.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that shit. That's a ham hock right there. And
It's a
then,
prime roast.
yeah, that's a brisket, baby. And I'm glad I did not give up because the injury is mentally draining to me. A big wake-up call. Yes, injuries are very good learning experiences. And then Joseph, were you always aware that you were crazy strong in arm wrestling from a very young age? And then Freddie the Gun Sanchez, yo, Edo's small. Edo's a shrimp.
Freddie, the biggest cheater in arm wrestling.
Ooh, I was just talking about your nickname, Freddie. I love that. That's cool. Freddie the
Gun.
Gun Sanchez.
I like
That's
that.
dope. But to answer that other question, when I first started arm wrestling, I've always enjoyed it and did well in school. Not in math, but in arm wrestling. I was always pretty good at it, had no idea what I was doing. I was 140 pounds, beating all the varsity linemen, and I just enjoyed arm wrestling. Never knew it was a thing until 2020 came around. Went to a barbecue at Louis Horvath's house, and he had arm wrestling tables. And man, I went there thinking and I was strong physically, you know, and I'd been watching a whole lot of Devin Larratt, so I thought I knew what I was doing. But every time I'd wind up like this. My bicep would always be able to hang on, but my wrist was gone. And the people couldn't really pin me, but I'm like, I just had no idea what I was doing. And I was lucky. I think I was so consistent in the beginning, you know, just training and going to a bunch of practices, and it hurt so bad for weeks, but I was just super duper consistent with it. And I was lucky with how fast everything took place, but no, I'm very, very blessed with it.
Freddie says I never cheat, and that's a damn lie, Freddie. Freddie the Gun Sanchez would love to train with y'all. It looks fun. Oh, it definitely is fun. I look forward to training every day. For the past 5 years, it's been kind of the highlight of my day because it's something that we both love to do. But yeah, anytime you're in town, let us know.
Lordy, lordy. All right. 2 more sets. 2 more sets.
Did you increase the weight?
I think so.
I bet if I trained like this, I would get.
You would be so stupid strong.
Yeah.
In your own game. But it's hard because, you know, you want to pick one. What's my ace? But if you just added some of these fundamentals, like if I were to say increase your hook, it would be this, and it would be the internal rotation. Those two, because you already do wrist flexion. Add a lot of these.
Do you ever get like your wrist bone popping out?
Yeah, sometimes.
Why does it do that? Who's your favorite arm wrestler?
Rustam Babayev. Rustam Babayev is my favorite arm wrestler. Just because he gives me inspiration, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit taller than Rustam. My hand is a little bit longer than his. And it's what he's done in the top 8. When is your next, from Freddie, when's your next tournament? Y'all coming to Texas State? I might be at Texas State, actually. I might be in El Paso. That seems like it'll be a really cool one. So maybe. Maybe, baby.
I think Texas State is in December, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Freddie, is the Texas State in December?
Or September.
Something like that.
What's the full stack? 100?
100, yeah.
Oh, that's heavy. From this bottom, that's much heavier.
Mario says, do you have any thoughts about all this drama that is happening right now in arm wrestling?
I hope everything just works out. It looks like it's going to. I love Angan, I love Robert, love Dexter. They're all great dudes. I would love to see them all work together. You know, they've taken this sport so far. You know, I think it's definitely doable. I think things are going to get worked out. There was definitely a hiccup in there with communication and all that, but I think everything will work out in the end. But it's a bump in the road, but it'll pass. Everything does, you know. But I think East vs. West and what they've organized so far has been the highest caliber for the longest running, I believe. So it's super cool. Ed, this is really heavy, man.
You want me to hold it? Probably not from that angle.
Maybe not. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to hold it on.
Hold the table?
Yeah.
From what side?
Probably on this side.
All right, she's 100 and something pounds.
Jeez. I'm not doing that with my left, thank you. I think it's heavier down from up than it is up from down.
Freddie Dugan Sanchez, Texas State is in November 15th, $500 each class.
Wow, that's good.
That's good, I like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. That'll bring a lot of people.
So, you know, we spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars traveling to these tournaments. It would be good to get some sort of cash prize out of this thing because, you know, it does rack up. Not all of us make a lot of money, you know what I mean? So,
What do you want it at? It's at
120. It's the last one.
maybe one more side. Maybe five. I go to arm wrestling tomorrow too.
Oh, it's the Loco Dojo. I still haven't found the freaking elbow sleeves.
I have no idea. I
Somebody nabbed it.
You think so?
I just see somebody wearing 2 blue ones.
I'll stop them. But
Those shits are expensive though.
they are. They're very
It's like $40 each. Yeah.
good hold it up.
Again, this is not how I train. This is all my weakest lifts. So I'm gonna feel this tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting that you got accustomed to training so heavy so frequently, and it's probably because you've been doing it for 5 years. I remember I remember what, 4.5 or 5 years ago, at maybe our second or third practice, you were kind of already getting better. Your hand was improving and you were kind of beating pretty much everybody at that point. And I was like, dude, give me your workout.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, it's on my phone. It's like the same thing here. So you were kind of tracking stuff from the get-go.
Everything I did, there was a purpose behind it. You know? I just found what I improved the most with and kind of stuck with it.
Now, did you have that goal to be like number one or whatever from the get-go, or?
I guess that's always been there. That's always been the thought.
The possibility.
Yeah, I want to become the best I possibly can with it. But we'll have to crane scale this after because this is heavy. I'm
You want
gonna.
it right now?
Yeah, let's do it right now. Guys, we're gonna crane scale my right arm little hook curls we're doing here because I think from this angle.
Yeah, you have different
Yeah.
weights from every day angle. So let's pull in. Hold on a second. I'll just put new batteries in here. Should be good. Alright, pull. More. 97.8.
Seems heavier if you're gonna be coming up.
Maybe the angle.
Lower it down.
Lower this down?
Yeah, and I wanna see.
Let me reset. Okay. Keep holding it. 96.
That's heavy.
This is so good to have.
It really is. That's super handy.
Keeps you accountable.
It does.
One time I went to the gym at Mountainside Fitness. They had a stack. I was doing the whole stack in one exercise. I'm like, let's see how much this really is. It was a quadruple pulley.
Oh,
So it was like the weight divided by 4.
yeah.
I thought it was fun. Arm wrestling showcase, great question. I might have missed this, but if you guys already talked about it, Joseph, who gave you all those workouts back in the day? Or did you figure it out all out by yourself?
A mixture of everybody. A mixture of Eric, Miguel, Wayne, like all those guys. You know, and lots of YouTube. You know, kind of just okay. This is how I arm wrestle. This is what I feel gives up when I lose, and it's usually opening here. So I need more of this, more containment, and more bicep. So how do I get that? How do I best mimic that in training? And I just found it to be, this. Like, this is just the best style for me. All right. So we're good here.
One more set for me, or?
We're gonna move on to defensive static holds.
Okay.
So we're gonna lower this down a little bit. And we're just gonna hold for time.
And how many more exercises do you have? 2 more?
We'll do one more and then we can do, because we'll do the lower containment and we'll do supination and then we'll call it.
Sweet.
I normally do more. Like, I would normally take 5 minutes after this and then move into medium pulley pronation and then mid pulley back pressure, static holds, multi-spinner, low hand, and then high pulley.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So I do this every other day, and when I'm getting ready for a match right-handed, I'll do my warm-up set, right and left, but all of my working sets just right, because it really adds on the time, you know, like, so I'll just do all right-hand with a minute 30 in between.
And it's a good thing you have the pulley system in your house, so
Great, yeah.
you can take 5-10 minute breaks and all that stuff and kind of space it out.
Yeah, but I'm in there sweating my ass off, just, yeah. So I'll hit this real quick, get the party started with some static. So we're doing 3 sets of this.
So we've been at it for 2 hours and 2 minutes, guys. Hit that like button. Ask Joseph any questions. Is it 27?
Yeah, about.
Daniel Kramer says, "What's up, gentlemen?"
Hey, what's going on, man?
That's a familiar name.
That is.
Kramer.
Kramer.
Did we have a Danny Kramer?
I think we did. That's a very familiar name.
Thomas Banning says, "Getting strong, I see."
Trying. We're trying, man.
Is this heavy? So what are we doing?
Just static hold.
Static hold bicep.
Just bicep block and hold, yeah.
Can you lower by 2? Thank you.
Danny Kramer says, "Been a while, I moved to Georgia." Yeah, I think there was a Danny Kramer here who started like 5 years ago with Dustin Allen.
Yeah,
And he
yes.
moved, right?
Yep.
I remember him.
Yeah.
I did so many guys.
Yeah, there has. Another big thing I work is pinning. So like this handle up higher and literally just pinning. So I would actually, we're gonna have to throw that in there. We'll do 3 sets.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a really good
For the
one.
next 2 hours.
Huh?
I'm free for like 2 more hours.
Perfect. It won't take that long, but
Okay.
okay, one more set.
I think of working out like I'm clocking in for work. It's just something that I do.
Exactly.
When they ask you at work, what did you do during the weekend? I say, hands, wrist.
Danny went down to Georgia, is looking for soul steel.
Peach State.
Huh?
Was that the Peach State?
That is a peach state. You're a little sweet Georgia peach, Danny. How many kilos is that?
Oh, yeah. This is 60 kilos. Well, you know it's not. It's
We recommend only training isometrics with a crane weight with approximately 7% max, based on Keith Barr tendon research. I don't know Keith Barr, but whatever feels best to you. You want to train with something that feels similar to a heavy arm wrestling match, like a heavy pull, you know. You can kind of like, someone can pull in my bicep and I can probably tell you close to how much that is in weight, in pounds or kilos.
This is 30 kilos. Just gonna lower it a little bit. So do you prefer your elbow like this, like this?
Where it would be on the pad. So. I'm here, so like right in the middle, just about. So for you, where would you stop somebody? So if I hit into you,
Here.
then that's where it shall be.
Okay.
3 years in right now, how many times a week do you recommend training for arm wrestling specific? I know I personally train arm wrestling specific every other day. How about you?
What?
How many times a week do you train arm wrestling specific workouts?
It could be anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week.
Yeah. Sounds about right, yeah.
Then one day a week I'll do like a bodybuilding workout,
Yeah.
do some deadlifts, things like that.
All right, last set. What's the 160?
That's 80.
80 pounds?
Yeah.
And again, guys, if I'm here, where would I most likely catch somebody? Right here. So that's where my static hold will be.
So I don't think we know what the Keith Barr tendon research is. Why don't you tell us what that is, Ken?
Now just, huh?
One more for me?
Yeah. He says, thank you for this. No problem, Kenneth. We're happy to do it. Happy to get a good workout and take you guys along for the ride and answer some questions. Look at the sheer girth of this man, this individual. Alrighty. Now we're going to move on to what is arguably the most important exercise for a hook arm wrestler. Any guesses? Edo?
The most important thing for a hook arm wrestler?
The most important, the most,
Supination.
kind of. But this is what sets up everything.
Arm wrestling in Finland says, hey guys.
Hey, arm wrestling in Finland. So, I like to get my table.
Combat banding, how many seconds are you holding when you work your weakest points? So it sounds like 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds, roughly. You know, you go by feel. Like, what do you feel? You know. So, guys, this old PVC pipe with little tennis and a badminton wrap on it and an arm wrestling strap has been the most important part of my training. Everything I do starts from my pinky and my ring finger. Those are like the most important fingers, in my opinion, in arm wrestling, is your pinky and your ring finger. And if you ever look at my hands, my right pinky is noticeably thicker than my left. And a lot of it is how I arm wrestle. So this puts all the pressure into my lower hand. I feel it here too, and it's just this motion. Engaging, you can get some supination in there. Even if you work pinning from this, it's all trying to turn your hand out this way. But it feels really good to be able to engage this.
All right, so Kenneth gave us some clarity on the Keith Barr research. Dr. Keith Barr, a renowned tendon researcher, emphasizes that tendons adapt to exercise through controlled loading. He recommends short 5 to 10 minute isometric exercises with 6 to 8 hours of rest in between.
Yeah,
That's kind of what arm wrestlers do.
it pretty much.
And we also take, most of us take collagen supplements, fish oil, things like that. 3 grams, I take 3 grams of vitamin C every day for collagen support.
This will be very light for you, but this is just a little warm-up set. But you know obviously how to do this. And I keep my thumb outwards like that. I don't grab it.
So,
Yeah, so I just kind of keep my thumb out.
like this?
Yeah, just wherever feels comfortable. But you want to make sure it's really attacking those lower fingers.
This way?
Yeah, just even like just pulling back.
I like this grip tape.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's not even grip tape, it's what, like a tennis racket?
It's for tennis, yeah, it's for wrapping a tennis racket.
Okay.
It's like the skateboard grip tape kept just destroying my hands.
Mm-hmm. Get all sorts of tingles from that.
Yeah.
So I have this guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar where I just go like this. It's like kind of similar.
It is very similar. I prefer this. I don't know what it is. I like this the most. And I wrap it pretty high too, and just really get like straight down. Sure.
So are you doing this as well?
A little
Or
bit of
just-
down pressure.
Like that?
Yeah. You feeling that attack your fingers? Good. Alright.
What do you think of the portion sizes for HelloFresh?
I like them.
Yeah, we used to do HelloFresh, and I'm like, dude, I needed 3 of these.
Yeah. We were a much bigger man than me. My appetite varies.
Especially if you're cooking for like you and her.
Yeah. But I eat like frequently, you know. It's like every 2 hours I'm
You
hungry.
ever tried the Factor pre-made meals?
I've seen them.
I've never tried it. Question from, or comment from Robert Radke. Never really liked the multi-spinner. Prefer the yellow one that Edo has.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, like this one kind of feels a little bit weird for me. The other one feels a little bit better.
This is what you use, you know.
But it's good to just try different things.
I like this because I feel like it keeps my hand open enough. You know, like that's where I feel like if I'm grabbing people, I feel right about there. So that's kind of where this is for me. And it really just, I found it attacks like this portion of muscle here and my pinky really well. And I put my thumb, like, you guys can see, up like that. So I have my hand like that. And I don't know, guys, it just feels good for me, especially if this is how I grip people. So if I go to the table, my riser is engaged and I keep my hand up high and all of it is just straight down. So for me, this feels the most similar to what I do. But it's all preference. All right, Edo, it's your turn.
Okay.
So like this?
Yeah, so just where you feel, so I'd wrap it up higher, much higher.
Wrap it up higher here?
So like, I got you. I'll just take it. And then I kind of want it to be from almost like this straight down angle. So my thumb's like that underneath, like right underneath the middle of it.
Okay.
And my hand isn't really past this black too much. And it's just straight down. Yeah.
Okay.
So back your hand. Yeah, so like right about there.
That's so weird.
So much blood, sweat, and tears into that. I love it. Arm wrestling in Finland. This is amazing content. Thanks. No, thank you, man. That actually really means a lot to us. I appreciate that comment. And I'm happy you stuck around and you're watching this. I love that, man. Thank you, truly.
Here's a question for me. Joseph, what do you like to do for fun besides arm wrestling?
I like to play Warzone. I like to go out in nature. I like to find coffee shops.
Oh,
That's always really fun. Yeah, I see that. You post
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah, even if you just hold it, just keep the back pressure and just keep it wrenching into your bottom fingers. Guys, I'm telling you, this is money. This has helped me so much. And when I'm doing this a lot, I come back to practice and just my containment of my lower fingers is solid, guys. This is a huge, this is really good for those low hand top rollers that us hookers have to deal with.
Comment from Kent Ivar Martinson. Any advice for a guy who is 3 years in? Can't seem to find a lot of dubs in tournaments.
Keep going. Keep going. Just figure out how you're losing, why you're losing. If it's a strength issue, get stronger. If it's a technique issue, develop your technique, sharpen your tools. Really study the videos of where you're losing. See what's giving up first. For me, it was always my wrist. Okay, they're taking my wrist, and then I'm not getting as much access to my arm, so I need to strengthen my wrist and hand. Okay, my wrist and hand is good now. Now if I lose, it's gonna be because somebody opens my bicep. So I really need to work on being able to lock that in there and not get opened up. So it'll constantly be a game of catch up, you know, but you're 3 years in, stick to it, train every other day, be on the table once a week, or however many times you feel comfortable, and you'll slowly start to just start smashing through your weight class. And you'll see the people in practice, like I'm usually having a hard time with this guy, it's starting to feel easier to me now, you know, and just keep going, man. Don't give up on it, seriously. All right, Edo. Yeah, so for this next one, just take it, just really let it attack in your hand. Yep. Oh man, that's good.
You love this a little bit too much.
I do. I love this one. This is what I need. This is the most important thing because when I get my hand taken, it's through my bottom fingers.
Same sort of grip?
Yep, yep. Yeah. Just blow it into it.
I like this better than doing
Yeah, then do that. This is all trial and error. This is just what I like, you know. And like that, doing this for me right now feels better than tucking it in too. It's
So the question about losing in tournaments, there was a guy in the chat named Louis Harbaugh who used to be in Arizona with us, and once he won first in amateurs, he started competing in pros, and man, that guy, I think he went without a win for a while, but he never gave up. You know, he was looking at what he was doing wrong, he looked at his videos, and now he's doing great. So don't give up.
don't give up.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. We all start on different levels. Like me and Joseph started really strong from powerlifting background, but a lot of people don't have that.
This will be our last set. Up by one. Just get some burnouts with that.
What's your favorite coffee shop?
Shout out to Carefree Coffee Roastery in Carefree, Arizona. Incredible. But the one I go to the most is Nephew's Coffee. It's gonna be off of like Cave Creek in the 101 area. Nephew's Coffee, guys, there's only one of them. They just opened the beginning of this year. Very good.
What coffee do you get from there?
I get a hazelnut white mocha. A hazelnut mocha. Very
Hot or
good. Iced. When it's winter, it's all hot. Right now in summer, it's iced. There's a few more in the tank for sure.
Ken says, hope you guys stream again. I gotta sleep and get some quality recovery. You guys are awesome.
Love you, man. Appreciate you coming
Thanks for the
out.
comments, Ken.
Get some good sleepies. Yeah, boy,
Okay.
yeah, do one more of these, and then we'll do 3 sets of pinning and supination, and we're out of here. Sweet.
Yeah, when people work out with me, they're like, we've been in here for 2.5 hours. I'm like, yeah. I worked out for 4 hours before. This
Yeah,
is
work out for 4 to 5.
whatever it takes, how long
I
it
go to
takes.
practice, I'll be there for hours, you know?
Yeah.
2 hours doesn't seem like enough when I'm actually to practice.
I used to train, like when I got first place in amateurs, I used to train with a guy who used to train with the Armenian guys for 3 months. I would meet this guy at 10 p.m. We would train until like 1, 2 a.m., 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
That's just what it took.
Yeah.
And
You know what I thought? So I heard when LeBron trains, he does some warm-ups, and then he will take like a karate belt through the like brachialis, like the karate belt through it. He will do this lift heavy for hours, the same lift, just 1, 2, 3.
like set after set after set.
Set up for hours, like an hour or two. The same thing. Because what's LeBron's biggest weapon? Boom! That big, just not opening. That is his biggest weapon. And I think that's a great thing to do. He'll pick something, fucking hammer it for like 2 hours. Robert Radke, I used to train 2 to 3 hours before work and another 2 to 3 hours after. Robert, you are an animal, my friend. You are absolutely.
That's why you're good.
Yeah, that's why you are very good, and that's why you take some hiatuses and come back still just a menace. All right, so we're gonna do 3 sets. We can actually just use, we'll use this handle, and we're just gonna do pinning. We're just gonna do 3 sets of pinning.
You ever get recognized? Outside of like
At the gym, yeah. Well, at the gym, yeah, but not yet, not too much. It's always in the gym. They'll be like, "You're an arm wrestler." It's the weirdest thing. It's really cool. 'Cause a lot of that's been through Larry Wheels, Brian Shaw, so it's been good recognition through that. And then everyone's like, Devin Larrett. They always.
The worst thing they say is, have you ever seen that slap fighting?
Every time. They always ask that. Always ask that.
Great.
I'm like, yep, love it.
Oh, what am I doing?
Just penning.
Just from here to here?
Yeah, I think for you get a longer arms. Actually, just go ahead and put it like right there. Very light.
Just like this?
Yep, just how you pen. Good. Now I'll always just finish up with wrist curls to like a pump, because I feel like those are super important for me.
Arm wrestling in Finland says, freaking slap fighting, they do always ask that.
They do.
Arm wrestling in Finland, thanks legends. I also gotta sleep so I can train in the morning. Thanks again.
Good night, man. Get some good sleepies.
Good night, buddy. Thanks for the comments.
Second?
Yep.
I hate telling people at work about the arm wrestling thing because I've gotten so many comments of, yeah, that's great and all, but you ever see that thing where they slap each other?
No.
I'm like, I hate you already.
Yeah, I'm like, there's two men standing across the table. It's the first thought.
So, oh, you like soccer? You ever see football? Basically, almost like downplays the sport.
Oh, you like watching basketball? You ever seen golf?
Did you increase the weight?
Yeah.
I can always tell on my left because it's so much weaker.
Got a lot of people like, I don't train penning. I don't train side pressure. I don't train penning. How do you win? Like, that's one thing that I've never understood. And you can go back and look at the posts I've made, and people are like, oh yeah, training here to here? Never. It's like, why? Why not? It's kind of how you win. You have to get somebody from here to here. So why not? Hey, I might be crazy for this, but why not just take a weight, right? I'm right here, same movement, I'm feeling it. Wow. And then the second you grab somebody's hand, wow, it's the same thing. I love you guys, but I'll never understand it. I just won't. And more people are coming around to it. More people, and it's so funny because it's every one of those guys that are like, no, I'm not training side pressure. They get completely obliterated by Side pressure. Train some side pressure, guys. Be smart. Train side pressure.
Is the response that it's what, too painful, or why don't they do it?
Arm wrestling's painful.
I don't like to train it because it's so painful for me, but I still have to do it.
Exactly. You know, you got to do things you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. And that's just a fact of life.
Facts.
Yeah.
Sniff that one out.
And another thing, guys, the more you train it, the less painful it becomes. I am serious. Vary the weight, change up the weight. You don't got to go 90% every single time, but the more you train it and the more you get used to going sideways, the better condition your elbows get, the better condition you get for arm wrestling. Plain and simple. All right, one more set, then we got supination. We're dipping.
Joseph, what's your favorite food?
I really like pizza. I love pizza, but nothing beats a good steak with asparagus. Steak, asparagus, potatoes. Nothing beats it. A good steak.
What's your favorite pizza place?
I love Venezia's. Venezia's and
That's a good one.
oregano's. Get the numero uno at oregano's if they're supreme.
Wait, you like oregano's?
Yeah. I love oregano's.
Deep dish or regular?
Regular. Really?
You're one of two people who like oregano's that
Really?
I've ever heard of.
Really?
Yeah. You and my mom.
I like the calamari. Calamari's really good. Pizza's really good. I get the calamari pizza and a nice red wine. And that's the dinner. I'm trying to hit triceps between. It's important.
For what, like elbow?
Yeah, just elbow and just strengthening my triceps.
So I like, why are you doing that? Elbows?
Yeah. It says, it's been a minute since these days. Fucking slime, yeah.
So in your 5 years of arm wrestling, have you ever thought about quitting?
No.
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 Okay.
Nope. I've had a lot of thoughts about arm wrestling that I'll never get to the level that I want to be at. I don't know. And guys, I want to, this whole East versus West, like all this stuff that's happened was a late 20s, 30s, maybe even 40-year-old Joseph goal for myself. That was part of the 10-year plan. I never expected it to happen this early. And if you would have asked me, because this started last December, I thought I was nowhere near ready for any of it. You know, I was like, there's still so many people I have to get through in North America before I could even think of being anywhere near that stage. And because the levels are vast. Guys, the levels are so big in arm wrestling, it surprises me so much. I mean, you can take the #1 lightweight, even 70, you can take Mendaugas, Giannis, any of these guys, and put them against, let's just say, the pinnacle of our sport right now, Levon. They would have a better shot at beating my truck in an arm wrestling match than they would Levon. I mean, the levels are huge. It's hard to grasp. It really is. And that's even just the levels in weight classes, you know, from like the guy who's #1 in your state to the guy who's #1 in North America to the guy who's #1 in the world. It's so big, and it's honestly incredible. It's very inspiring, but it really puts into perspective how much of a marathon this is, you know, and it's not an overnight thing whatsoever. There is no steroids, there is no nothing that'll get you there. It is table time, and quality training, guys. I'm serious. Truly. Oh, there's the stars. And that was a heavy one. Now we're gonna move on to supination. Supination, guys, and that'll wrap up today's training. And that'll do it.
So you said normally your workouts are even longer?
Yeah, they are, but it actually may be shorter because it's just myself and I have like just a minute. You know, I'm not talking. There's no.
Oh yeah.
It's
It's not like you're asking, like, responding to questions and stuff.
you know, you're dialed in. But I like doing this every once in a while. I love hearing from everybody.
I think training, I mean, gets kind of monotonous, and it's kind of refreshing to train with somebody,
Yeah.
and the lives really kind of open you up for kind of, you think, kind of on a deeper level of what you're doing.
Yeah.
What do you think was between Devin Laird and Vitaly?
That's a good one. Vitaly, the first couple of rounds. I think Devin might, if he's gonna come through, he's gonna bust Vitaly's hand back in that King's move, that open top roll. But it's gonna be a tough one. I think overall Devin will win, but I think it'll be the hardest match he's had in a very long time. This is good for elbow health. Really good. Good. All right.
Better?
Yeah.
So it's just thumb like this?
You can really grab it however you want. Like a little wrist wrench?
Did you make that?
No, I bought it.
What is that, from like Temu or something?
No. From Amazon.
Let me see it. Let me show these guys. Oh, that kind of looks nice.
It's great.
Check that out.
This is the
This fabric is a seatbelt actually, so it literally is a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it, right?
Hey, seatbelts are strong. I love this
I
stuff.
like that. Let's use that next time.
Yeah. Want to?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll superset it. We're going between. Might have to move the camera. This is how we'll finish the
I like it that it's kind of thinner.
yeah, it's great.
I'm used to the really thick ones where it's like opening up my head. That's beautiful lighting right there. What do you put in your hair? Like, what product do you put in your hair?
Water and then it's like a little pomade.
A little pomade.
Oh, you like it?
It's good. I mean, you still have your hair, which is great.
Yeah.
I've been losing mine since I was like 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's make this heavier. We'll just do 4 back and forth of these and then get out of here.
What kind of supplements do you take?
Multivitamin, creatine, collagen, fish oil.
How many grams of creatine per day?
10.
10?
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Same thing?
Yeah.
5 to 10. Flavored or unflavored?
Unflavored. I put it in my protein shake.
What protein do you take? What brand?
10 to 6.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Their strawberry is really good.
Oh, really?
It's like this, yeah. I think it's called like strawberry milkshake.
Okay.
What are you like 10, 20 here?
Yeah.
Do you normally eat breakfast?
Yeah.
What do you usually have?
I like to start off with fruit, and then I love like a steak Benedict.
So you're pretty regular on
Yeah.
getting breakfast and all that.
Yeah. But I love fruit. Fruit in the morning is definitely the most important thing.
How many meals per day? 5?
3 to 4 real ones, and then lots of snacks in between.
How about you?
I do 3 to 4 meals. Then I've been pretty consistent about that with 2 protein shakes every single day. So
Good.
for probably 4 or 5 months I've been doing that.
Guys, goodness, we're getting there.
Almost at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Home stretch.
My last one of these, and I got one more wrist curls, and we are good.
Are you still having your left-hand match with Mesa Space?
Maybe if I don't I might wind up in an academy September 8th, and then that would be a no. But I'll train for it like I'm going to, you know.
Yeah. The left has been looking better.
Thank you. I got one more.
Who's your favorite American arm wrestler?
Or fall in.
Paul in?
Yeah.
The Orc.
Yep.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's see if we can have any questions, some closing questions. All right. We have the famous legends comment from Muscan. It is 2:27 a.m. in India. Greetings.
Greetings, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Any closing remarks?
Guys, train hard, train smart. Definitely implement your own things. Try out some of the exercises you saw today. And thank you guys for joining us. We love you. Thank you for your support and hope to meet you guys. And love arm wrestling, man. Take that one from
Do you want
Red.
to pull a little bit too?
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
Just put in some light pressure.
Yeah. I always finish it with pulling.
Good. Well, it wouldn't be a workout if we didn't. Huh? We'll go into the same lanes that we just did. He just wants to whoop my ass in a second.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Need a warm up?
3 hours of warm up.
We'll still into it.
Just, yeah, slow.
I'll put some pressure on your fingers.
Okay. Spread all your
Yeah. See how my left pulls so differently?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Cool. I'm good.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Thanks
See
guys
you
for tuning in. 3 hour workout over.
Nice.